Hello, Peter C. Hayward here, doing Solforge draft video. This is actually more of a treat to myself. I've done a lot of cleaning today. It doesn't look like it. I've moved my desk around so you can see a different corner of my room. And it certainly doesn't look like I've done some cleaning today, but I have. And I'm going to do some more. But first, I wanted to play some Solforge. And I thought this was an interesting draft, so I thought I'd do a video about it. It's a UN Utera Necrium draft deck that has no Seal of Deepwood, but I think it's actually a really good deck. So let's go through it. 2 Ebonbound Warlord, which is just one of the strongest cards. I really like this card. Nirali Ambusher, just a nice underdrop. Poison Coil, I don't think I'll use much, but it's there if I need it. Shambler, always a solid card. Spirit Leash is nice, especially because this deck has a lot of tokens, and so I could potentially get some good use out of Spirit Leash. Graveborn Glutton has won me at least 1 or 2 games. I had someone down to 5 health. I just couldn't get anything through. Pulled out a level 3 Graveborn Glutton and it did exactly 5 health and saved the day. Blightskull Phantasm is just a nice, solid card. Ruthless Wanderers, I picked up early when I was drafting because every time I've seen one I haven't picked it up early, and then I've seen like 6 more. And so this time I was like, I'll pick this one up early, and then didn't see any more. So he is not going to be used at all in the deck, but he's there. What's his stats like? Pretty average, yeah, just not going to use him, frankly. Chiselhearth Hunter is a nice mobility hate card. Savage Oath I just picked up because I think it was that, or a Verdant Grace or something like that. Just +2/+2 in Breakthrough, which is, you know, could be nice at some point. Levels pretty well as well. Double Tarsus, which you'll see is nice because, as well as the nice underdrop Spirit Bloom Dryad, there's also 4 Bright Tusk Sowers. I think this has fallen out of vogue, so I just got a butt ton of them. And I actually got them before the Tarsus because they pair really well with Seal of Deepwood, because you can have the little tree folk out and you can boost him, buff him, and have 2 creatures on the go. But I didn't get any Seal of Deepwood. I do have 2 Tarsus though. Tangle Sprout is very nice, big card. Scythian Rock Fiend's nice underdrop. Tuscan Spore Lord pairs really well with the Tangle Sprout, as well as the 2 fun guys he brings with him. Got 2 here. Tangle is a nice anti-mobility card. Blight Witch was just sort of, I needed to pick something, and it has consisted. I don't think I'll use it. I didn't use it last time. That's my friend Tom asking me if we want to have dinner tonight, so I will get back to him after making this video. Twin Strength is just a nice. I got to the point where I was like, I don't think I'm going to see a Seal of Deepwood, so I'll grab another nice buff card, and that was the Twin Strength. 2 Scatter the Seeds, which with a Tarsus on the board can be brutal, especially because there's not that much anti-wide cards out these days. Frankenborn was an early, I think it was just an early pick that I needed to pick something, and I figured go with the one that does some direct damage. Dryad's Boon's pretty nice, especially with all of the Bright Tusks, and also with the Branchweaver Druid. It goes well with the Dryad's Boon. So, as you can see, quite a nice little Tarsus deck. I've won 2 so far. I figured I'd play at least one of my last 2, see if I can get the big 4-0, but it doesn't really have anything that deals with Seal of Deepwood, and the 2 wins so far, I haven't seen any Seal of Deepwood, so I've got a pimple, I just realised. Now you have also realised, and if you're watching my face, you won't be able to stop noticing it. Yeah, no real anti-Seal of Deepwood cards, and my 2 wins have been against decks that didn't have Seal of Deepwood. Oh, Legendary Construction still going on. I thought it was a Weekend Warrior thing. Maybe it's permanent. I might get in on that. I might make me an unlegendary deck and make a video about it. I thought it was just a temporary thing, so I didn't bother. I didn't have the time to play over the weekend, as you may have noticed from my lack of videos. Here we go. If you're not on Reddit, I put up an interesting, I thought it was interesting anyway, a series of like tricky choices that I faced in a draft, and learned that I did them basically all wrong. So that was definitely interesting to learn. Okie dokie, what do we got? Zothar. He's playing Necrium. Doesn't look like he's paired with Tempest. Let's trade off there and get my Bright Tusks leveled, I think. Bright Tusk is such a nice card. So is Graveborn Glutton. I really like this deck. Now that I've hyped it up so much, probably not going to win, but it's just a nice deck that I like. We're going to go Fun Guy, because he levels pretty well. 7, 12, 14. There's the Seal of Deepwood, which is a bit scary because I have nothing really to deal with that. I really kind of just want to rush against the Seal of Deepwood, so I could go just chuck out 2 big creatures. Go Bright Tusk Sower, Savage Oath. That doesn't really get me anywhere. What I'll do is I'll go Bright Tusk Sower. I'm not going to play my big creatures. Maybe I should. Oh crap, I thought I had a Twin Strength. I don't have a Twin Strength. Why did I think I had a Twin Strength? Shit. Well, that was a really, really poor play. So level up a Savage Oath just to... Crap. Okay, that was a pretty massive misplay there. I think he had a Twin Strength. Would have obviously buffed the token and the Bright Tusk Sower, but I didn't. So here I'm probably going to play Tarsus. Yeah, I'll probably play Tarsus and Bright Tusk. Bright Tusk in 5 to take out that Ravenous Hydra. Yeah, okay. I think this one's his. He's got a very good deck so far. I do have some nice cards. I really like this deck, but frankly, I don't have a lot of hope after A, that misplay, and B, just seeing the ridiculously good cards that he seems to have. So, let's go with this. I'm racing against the Seal of Deepwood now. I don't really have anything to deal with it, so I'm just going to try to go wide and hope that I can keep the pressure on. There's my Tusken. I might level him up. I might go Tusken Fun Guy and hope that the Tusken Spore Lord stays alive long enough to duplicate something. If he plays a... it's tricky. If he plays a Fun Guy and then duplicates it, I think that's basically game at that stage. Cool, that's my other friend Tom. We're discussing, well, they are discussing what to have for dinner. I don't really need to be in that conversation, but it's okay. That's a good sign. Hopefully he has no plants, which would be really lovely. Yes, no plants. Okay, that's very nice for me. Means I'm in with a shot. I'm not going to get use out of my Tarsus, so that's okay. Let's go Tusken Spore Lord, and I need to take out that Tusken Spore Lord. Fun Guy or Tangle Sprout? Fun Guy definitely levels better. Okie dokie, so Tarsus and then either Bright Tusk or Ebon Warlord, maybe even Tangle Sprout. Duplicating that Tangle Sprout would be pretty nice. Tarsus will mean that my duplicated card, assuming he can't take that out, which he... fucking hell. Sorry about this. Tom, stop talking about things. That's okay. He's going to take out my Tarsus with that, I suspect. Oh, phew. I'm glad I have my Tangle Sprout. So I'm going to go Tarsus and then Tangle Sprout and double it. Tarsus here, trading off. Do I want to block? I don't know if I actually want to block. Yeah, I gotta block. I gotta preserve whatever health I can. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that play, but let's see how it goes. I'm in a pretty good position in terms of board now. That's not a great draw. If he can't take out my Tusken Spore Lord, I'm in a really nice position. But I'd be surprised if he absolutely couldn't. Well, that's a good sign. That's really nice. So I'm just going to keep on duplicating things. Tangle Sprout's a better one to duplicate, so I'll do that. And then I might even kill off my Tusken Spore Lord and feed it into a Fun Guy. Okay, let's double him. Let's kill off him and play out. So I just want to pound through damage before he can get his big card out. Then I feel like a Fun Guy is the best play here. Should I be blocking? If I don't block, I can just keep on laying out threats. If I do block, I run the risk of facing up that Seal of Deepwood and just losing a guy. So I just really want to get through as much damage as I can before I can get his Seal of Deepwood out. I'm pretty sure that's the play. If you disagree, please let me know. So now if he gets to play his it's +9, isn't it? It's so big. It's just ludicrous. If he does get to chuck his +9 on the... No. I mean, it is definitely coming. We know this for a fact. We know this to be true. Evan Warlord is really nice play here, taking out that Batterhide. Oh, actually, I could have played it against that Ravenous Hydra. Yeah, kept my Tangle Sprout alive and killed that. Okay, misplay number 2 so far, but I'm actually not in a bad position. And do I want to block? I think, yeah, I got... No, I'm not going to block. See what happens if I keep on not blocking. I should have definitely taken him out there. That was a poor play. That's okay. Tusken Spore Lord Savage Oath is pretty nice. Especially... What's he going to have? He's going to have +9 on the... Oh, he's putting it over there. Interesting. Oh, because he gets the heal back to full. That's a very nice play. I'm just going to keep on ignoring him and pounding through damage, frankly. I'm going to go Tusken Spore Lord and then Savage Oath on the... On the Tusken Spore Lord? Yes, to keep him alive. And just hope that I've got enough of a lead that... I've got quite a lead. I've done... To pat myself on the back, I've done a pretty good job of rushing him here. There is always the risk that... Oh, +15 is really nice right now. There's always the risk that he'll chuck level 3 Seal of Deepwood on the Stout Hide, bringing him up to... It's at 34 attack. But he doesn't have breakthrough, so it's not... And that's game! Oh my goodness! I totally got away with that. Let's pretend it wasn't, though. Okay, so first of all, it's definitely game, isn't it? Savage Oath is +15. Yes. And then, if we were still going, I would Fungi here. Duplicate him over to here. Actually, no, we're going against the Legion Titan just because... Whew, okay, so that's one method of dealing with a Seal of Deepwood when you don't have one. Just rush, rush, rush. Just get that damage through before they can get their level 3 out. Even had he drawn his level 3 there, that still would have been mine. And at least 3-1, which is I'm pretty happy with. So let's see if I can go 4-0 with my very nice wide deck. I've not managed to play a level 2 Tarsus yet. Like, in all 3 games, I've never once gotten a level 2 Tarsus out. Which is a pity, because there's a deck kind of built around that. But let's see if we can do that this time. Yeah, Tarsus in combination with that Spore Lord is really nice. And that Spore Lord in combination with the Tangle Sprout, the Fungis, and the... Obviously, as you saw there, Seal of what's it called was the deciding factor there. So maybe if you're rushing, this is conjecture based on one game, which is not the strongest form of conjecture. Me rushing there, I mean, if you're trying to rush, maybe that, what's it called, Savage Oath is a good card to play. I don't know. It's intriguing. Okay, let's go. Batterhide, scary start. Let's go Tusken Tarsus and get my own threat set up and ignore him for now. That Batterhide is a nice card. I've had that lead me to a few wins. It's just like good solid stats with consistent, good solid stats with consistent. Yeah, tops card. That's pretty much the ideal draw here. I want my Tangle Sprout. I want it doubled. Ooh. Is there anything I can do about that? No. No, there is not. That's okay. Do I want to block here? The leftover conversation continues. Okay, so I'll have a 7-8 and a 9-10. And then I guess Zithian Rotfiend's the only other play, really. So let's go Zithian Rotfiend here. Oh no, wait, I've got to do this while the Tarsus is alive. He will also have the same little process going on. Yeah, there's really... I mean, I could have gone with a Scatter the Seeds and had a bunch of 3/3s, but I would have just had to overwrite them anyway, so it would not have been worth it. Oh, that was actually really poor. Oh, yeah, I didn't have a choice. It's okay. I had no choice, zero choice. The choice was not a choice. Because, yeah, anything he plays in front of that Zillion Rot Fiend now kills it. Presumably I'll get to keep my Tusken out for another turn, because I don't think you can really kill it this turn. Yeah, it looks like. Sweet. So I get 2 uses out of my... Oh no, Odyssean Siphon! Damn. Why would you put it on the Tusken? Oh, yeah, I guess to take out that Tangle Sprout. Okay. Fair play. So now I've got a Tangle Sprout I can actually deal with. A bunch of cards I don't particularly want to play. Let's see. There's nothing I can do to save him. So, let's battle. Just going to go with Graveborn Glutton there. And I have leveled up my Tusken and also Tarsus. So I feel like Branch Weaver Druid's the play because it puts out a Tree Folk. But an argument can just easily be made for Fungi or Bright Tusk Sower. There's my other Tarsus, which is very nice. And probably just throw a Frankenbomb in front of the Tangle Sprout. I'm going to chuck Tarsus in a non-blocking lane, I'm pretty sure. Even though it's a little bit scary what I'll be facing up against, I'd still really much rather have my Tarsus alive going into rank 2. Yes, I'm going to do that because I don't trust any of the trades because of that Weirwood Ranger. And also because he has presumably other good cards. Okay, there we go. Immediately that pays off. So I can Branch Weaver to take out anything I want. And I can Frankenbomb or Zillion. I'll probably keep the Zillion for an underdrop because it's not that good as a non-underdrop. I'm going to ignore that Batter Hide for now, I guess. This is a bit... There we go. Well, at least there's a place for my 1/1 to go. I'm a little bit scared by how many cards I'm having to ignore at the moment, but I have full confidence it will all work out. And I'm just going to ignore that Batter Hide until I can actually deal with it. Anything I put against it will just die and leave me with no threats on the board and not do anything. Oh, I guess the Zillion Rot Fiend would have taken it out, but that's okay. Oh god. I want to play that Tusken Spoiler and Tarsus so much. It just means ignoring that Batter Hide for another, like, 30 damage. But I don't really think that'll take it out anyway, so it's a risky play, I will freely admit that, but I'm going to go Tusken and Tarsus either unblocked or not super blocked. Oh shit, that's gotten big. But I can't do anything about it, so I'm going to take freaking 45 damage. I will, however, block that Catacomb Spider with my Tusken. I mean, yeah, I just can't deal with it at the moment. No. Yeah, ignoring that Batter Hide, probably I should have blocked it with a Zillion Rot Fiend. I just didn't do the math there well enough. So that's probably won it for him, but we'll see what I draw. If I draw particularly well, then I have a shot. I did... Yes. Oh god, there's so many nice cards that I've drawn here, but they're not particularly helpful. Oh right, yeah, he gets more and more regen. So I need to do 18 damage to him all at once, basically. Yeah, no, that's won it for him. Quite fairly too. Pity, because I got such a nice hand. Is there anything I can do about that? I don't think so. I can chuck a, what? That'll be a 5 plus 4 plus 4 is 13. I'll chuck 13 in front of it, which would be nice, but won't actually stop me from losing. Oh, I can chuck a 13/13. Oh, how can I do that? Hang on. Oh, because I can duplicate it, so I can put it out there. I can't put it out there twice, though. That's the thing. I'm trying to work this out. So I need a spot for my 1/1 to go. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, so my thinking is if I put that here, put its offspring out, then it'll be a 9/9. Then the thing is that we battle, and then I want to duplicate it, but I can't duplicate it once it's dead yet. There's no way out here. That's okay. That's my own fault. I will freely admit that. I got too cocky, ignoring that battle hide, and that has cost me the game. I mean, it's not game yet. I can certainly. Certainly try. Let's see. Let's do that. Oh no, I should have put it. Damn it! I should have put that in lane 3 and then duplicated it into lane 2. Yeah. Okay, well I fucked that up again. It's a pity because I've got such a nice board state. Oh god, that was a misplay. This actually doesn't make enough difference to cost me the whole game, but I can't do anything about it. See, at 15, he's going to go back to full health as well. Yeah, no, I have no way of dealing with massive creatures in this deck. It's a very good wide deck, but Poison Call's a snake, isn't it? Yes. That was my fault entirely for fucking that up. Ah, well. You win some, and in this case, specifically, you lose some. Yeah, no, that was stupid on my place, my half. But it's okay. I 3-1'd, and I know exactly why I didn't win this one, and there was no Seal of Deepwood, so I'm pretty happy with that result overall. If I was a better player, I would have won, but as it turns out, I'm not, and that's okay. We're all learning in our path on life. Come on, you got this, Jason. You can do it. Was that another Dissient Siphon? That's a nice card, that Dissient Siphon. You lose! And let's get my reward. Please. Yeah, I think if I not misplayed that, I had a pretty strong chance just because that was a really awesome deck to my mind. I really liked that deck. I beat a Seal of Deepwood deck pretty thoroughly. Pretty happy with that. I lost due to stupidity. Less happy with that, but still happy in life. What do we got? Cool. Turgmai. I don't know if I have any of these yet. Oh, he's only a rare. I thought he was a heroic. Maybe I should chuck together, not right now, but chuck together a plant deck and try that out in the unheroic. What do I got? What am I missing? I'm going to do this and then I'm going to call it a video and get to cleaning, frankly, which is possibly why I'm delaying the end of the video, but it's okay. People have been commenting that it'd be really nice to have a way of seeing cards without seeing all the freaking ultimate arts, because they really get in the way. Now, these are all craftable. Well, not all of them, but some of the cards I don't have are totally craftable now. Like Mimic Worm. You turn on Ridgeback. It deals battle damage. Each creature you control gets +1/+1. It's pretty nice. That used to be Rageborn Hellion, and I've obviously come back to that idea. Uru is apparently awful, which is a pity, because he seems so cool. Nether Shriek. That's cool. Agamemnon. I'm not so crazy about the Tempest. I don't know why. Like, even that, I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's a cool ability, but I don't care, really. Just don't care. Still don't have any Sonic Burst, probably because I exclusively am drafting Necromutera. I've just found that the decks are just vastly superior over everything else. Iron Knight Acolyte is the one that people freaking hate. Iron Maiden I want. I want Iron Maiden so bad. Oh, that's so nice. I want that in my future-proof deck. Ultimate Zillion Dire Hound. Alright, I still don't have any Aratak Battlebrand. Probably, again, because I exclusively am drafting NU at the moment. Frostmane Dragon is pretty crazy. Well, apparently crap. People have been saying, nah, it's just shit. This does not work. And Iztek, I've not heard anything about. Maybe no one's playing him. But Grimgaunt Doom Rider is apparently the legendary of the set. Just beautiful. Just goes around killing and growing. And Nephrax, actually. People are saying Nephrax is pretty crazy. Destroy creature control, place a spirit into one of your lanes. Cool, that's nice. So I'm keen to get some of those. I'll probably just keep on drafting for now. Actually, no, I'm going to try out the constructed tournament. What is it? Unlegendary. I'm going to try out the Unlegendary probably in a video in the next couple of days. In the meantime, I'm Peter C. Hayward. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Peter out.